Okay. No, do that in your own time. We'll look at spirals. So we looked at this before, but a very obvious spiral is if you just do this, keep your wrist quite relaxed, open your palm. It's like you put your hand around a very large doorknob, shape of a pineapple or something, and you'll turn it like this. You feel that you turn it with the in here. It's quite obvious. Yeah. Very simple. And if you extend the arm and do it, extend the arm, so you're just turning, and then you feel if you try to turn any more, your whole body would kind of, that would be too much. You want to just turn it to its buffers without going. You do it to the side as well. Do it like this, and you're just this is a spiral. When you do this, your ulna and radius, they twist around each other. And then, you can feel like almost, if you try and go more, you can feel, imagine all the muscles are sort of spiraled around the arm one way and then the other. You can feel, make sure you can feel your shoulder comes forwards and back to the other side. Yeah, so we have more forwards, forwards. Big, but pineapple-shaped doorknob, massive. Like this, turn it over here. Try and feel it's going right into your shoulder. You feel your shoulders. You do both. You feel that when you do this, now you can feel that your shoulders come forwards like this, and then they go back. And if you did it more, your body would do this. You can do that if you want. A little bit of lifting here and a little bit of dropping, just to feel that real, how your body, your chest, you feel. If you want, you can try and feel your shoulder blades naturally spread and come together. There's a lot going on. You keep your arms, if you find it difficult, you can do it down here, but it's better if you can do it up here. Try and relax to do it. And don't forget now try and relax more. Oh. And we're going to be doing that as well, like this, one hand one way. You can just do it like this first. You don't have to turn very much, but just turn one doorknob one way and one the other. Relax and just feel the reaching out. Don't do it like this. Do it reaching out. You naturally feel your body turn. Don't even think about it. Just try and turn one. You feel your body turns a bit. You just do it. You feel this shoulder. The shoulder pushes the body this way, and the other one pulls the body back. It just happens. So you just feel natural. Okay, so this is the spirals in the arms. If you do it here, it's obvious spirals in the arms. Wherever you do it, spirals in the legs. I'm going to do this first. Keep your right foot still. Now try and keep your left knee still and turn the right foot and knee out like this. So it's like you're pushing your foot out like this. So imagine it's stuck on the floor and you're polishing the floor with your toes. So you can still move, but you can feel you're polishing the floor. And this knee doesn't move. This side doesn't move. You just feel it open and close inside the groin here. Very simple. To the other side. So try and not move this knee, your left knee. And this knee and this toe move together. Just do the best you can. You feel you're moving in the hip. It's like doing this with the arm, but you're doing it more with the leg. You can try the other way, where you try and turn this toe in. Now, if you turn the body a bit, you can actually turn the toe, so it's 45 degrees. Yeah, 45 degrees in. Turn it in. Keep this knee the same place. So you feel your hip is having to, again, it's like doing this, but with the other side. Don't move the other knee. Put your hand on your thigh so you don't move the other knee. You may find you can get all the way around. You have to turn your body, turn the body to get it all the way around. But try and do as much as you can just in. Okay, marvelous. I want to try and feel this. Hopefully you'll get it. It doesn't really matter. Now, you want to do this again, but when you do it, you feel that the foot's being stopped. You can't do it. So when you do it, you feel you're trying, and you feel the pressure comes into your knee. It's like your knee tries to push out, but you can't move. But you feel it's trying to do this. And if you keep trying, it creates a force, and you use this force to turn the body away. Okay, let's do that. Hopefully you'll get it, because it's a very advanced thing to understand, yeah, in a way. I'm hoping this, I've thought about this, and I'm hoping it will help you do it. People often don't get this very easily. So you're trying to do this, the knee and the toe going out, but they won't go, and you keep doing it, and instead it pushes your body around. As you try and force it this way, you feel it pushes your body this way. So you feel like you push the foot into the ground, try and turn it, the knee gets fixed, and the body turns. Just to try a few more. Let's do the other one. So this time, this one's still, and you're trying to do this. And what I want to do is you push into the ground and try and turn your foot. You feel it gets stopped. And your knee tries to join in, your thigh tries to join in, and then the body pushes and it gets pushed away. As you start, you push the foot and you feel a spiral comes up the leg and into the body. And then if you turn a little bit more and try and look over your shoulder, you get a spiral up the front of the body. So you start at your foot, the knee gets pushed in the same outwards, the hip stays where it is but opens, and the body turns, but you deliberately turn and look over your shoulder. Let's do the other side. So now we change, we go in, as we come down, we put the weight into the right foot and turn all the way around this way. So you want to feel, again, from the left foot that you push into the ground like you're trying to push your foot, and it causes your body and everything to turn this way. At the end, if you look down, your knee should be the same openness like this. Stops your knees from moving around. Okay, now one other thing. If you get that, this is very, very good. If you get the next thing, it's even better. As you spiral out of that one, you spiral into this one. So as you feel this one, like you're trying to go into the ground, it creates a spiral, comes up the body, up goes. You try to push it out, and the spiral comes up the body like this. But as another spiral goes down, so if you think you're keeping this foot still, or you're trying to do this, and it pulls the body the other way, but maybe not. You just feel spirals, and as you spiral up this one, you spiral down this one. So as you try and push this foot out, it brings a spiral. As it's doing that, you go down this one, almost like you're doing the same thing actually, but it spirals in. And you get the feeling of spiraling going up and down the legs, and then this comes into the torso and causes your torso to move. Relax, okay. If you haven't got it, it's not the view, it's just something to think about and practice. We'll be looking at it again. If you do it like with a bigger stance, you do the same thing. You're trying to do this, and you feel the force coming up and pushing. As it pushes you up, you sink into the opposite foot. So you do this on this side, on the right side, you try, and it forces a spiral up the body, which turns you, and as it's turning you, you drop into the other foot. You feel a spiral going down. This is called an inward spiral. We'll look at it again later. It pulls into the body, and then it pushes away from the body. And as it pushes away, this one pulls in. It's like the thigh comes up into the body. And this is spiraling the legs, like we did the spiraling the arms. The introduction, if you can get it, fantastic. If you can't, you will. Okay, so now go back to this. So we're turning the pineapples. We turn this one thumb up and this one thumb down, and it turns us, and let the weight go into the left foot here. So we're looking, let the body turn to the left, the head turning more to the left, and look at your left hand. Yeah, the weight's in the left foot. And then you do that thing, so you lead from the foot. You start with your consciousness trying to turn the foot. That brings the spiral up the leg, and as it goes through the body, your arms turn as you sink down into the other side. And then you think you're going to push the right foot out, and it causes a spiral, goes up through the body, and as it goes through the body, through the shoulders, and expresses itself in the arms. Just try. So you try and think from the foot. Then you turn more and look more. This creates a spiral too in the torso. A little spiral in the torso. You keep upright. It's like two spirals, one up, one down. An upward and a downward spiral. It's double helix. You know, the spirals are such a fundamental part of the universal principle. You know, you see it in all things, the galaxy, snails, DNA. The spiral, and our body is also, okay, our bodies are also built around this same principle. You know, these natural things. So we have these potentials for spiral, and we investigate these. Let's just look very quickly at a possibility in the 5 elements. So if you have this time your hand like this, so we did this before. Turn in a pineapple, and this one is so. As this one turns the pineapple, this one up, this one this. As you turn the pineapples, one hand goes forwards and one hand comes back. So you're pushing one hand forwards, and you're pulling the other hand back. But you're just turning. So all the way through the movement, you're turning the pineapple. You pull the pineapple as you turn the door. It's like opening the door as you turn the knob. You close the door as you turn the knob. Yeah? So you're turning, you're opening and closing one and then the other. Keep the hands low like this. Keep them low. So we're just making it like this. Don't overextend now. Very easy. Keep your shoulders and elbows low. Not moving very much. You feel you get this movement in there. Here. And then you extend now and you reach out as you do so. So the door closes further away from you. You have to pull it further back. The door's right out here. Use one hand, just use one hand. Grab hold of the doorknob and turn it. But as you turn it, bring it back and turn your body. And then push it back. Turn your body. Keep your shoulder down. You want the shoulder blade to open here and close here. Push it away, push it back. This side, push it away, pull it back. Imagine the doorknob, reach out for it. It's high as your shoulder. But we pull it off and it comes down. So it's a funny door. It comes down. And then as we push it back, we turn the hand throughout the movement. So one hand is pushing, one hand is pulling. And hopefully you start to feel that the arms are always spiraling, one spiraling in and one spiraling out. Okay, so getting this in itself, very good. But then to do this, what we did in the legs, to turn the body, so here you start from the, it could be either actually, because both legs spiral, and then the spiral comes itself. So if you think the left foot maybe first, no, think the right foot. You're trying to push the right foot, left foot. Do this. As you try and push it out, this goes forwards. and then pull it in. When you pull it in, you get the spiral going down into the foot, and then spiral out. Stop here. So here you want your weight in this side, your right, but your left, your right, your left hand out. And then you do this with the foot, but it doesn't move, and it causes a spiral up the body. And use that to turn. And as you're turning, you're spiraling back down into the other side. And you spiral up from that side. And then you get the spiral of the arms, the legs, and the spine eventually all included. Again, I don't need to over kind of think it. You know, just if you experience it, this is good. And if you don't, this is also good. I don't think it's absolutely essential. But in this way, okay, good. If you grab hold of your arm like this, one arm, and you try and turn it, you can feel it will pull your joints. Like when we do this, you know, it pulls your joints, and your joints don't like it. Yeah? If you try and twist this way, and if you over twist, you would damage yourself. So you don't want to do that under falls. You know, if someone did this, and you fall over. But when you do that yourself, you're actually opening your tendons, and you're strengthening the joints. And so when you're doing the leg, you strengthen the knee and the ankle and the hip, as well as loosening them. Also causes the muscles to sort of move under the skin, obviously, because they're under the skin. And the skin has a slight kind of spiraling sensation. You can see, you look at my muscle here, you can see, you can probably see the striations this way. Sort of not there, and then you can see now they're there. So it causes the meridians all to stretch as well. So spiraling, very good. And it's in fact ultimately